Hello everyone, I'm Rainbow Rat, and tonight we are back with Symbiosis. Now I'm going into this straight from just finishing the last episode, but like I said in there, ending B, it says is longer than ending A, and I missed one journal, I believe. So I'm going to look for all of that. So this is probably going to be a shorter episode to see what things are different. I want to see what it says if I do stay quiet. Silence, they're disconnected. Those intruders. Okay. Mom, don't go around reading other people's diary. You used to ask me to read them. Well, things change. It's on what you call it. Puberty? You are a 10-year-old child. They even put a padlock on it. I don't want to be a nosy mom, but... That bitch, that whole ass bastard. The book, someone was here. Oh god. Okay, so I can't. There's another thing I gotta come down here for, but not yet. I gotta go do the ending. I know I'm cringe. I grew up in the TikTok. Actually, no, I didn't. I believe I was almost a full-grown adult when TikTok came out, if not already a full-grown adult. I couldn't have gone outside, right? Well, you got me. Congratulations. Was it really worth it, chasing me for all these years? Cut the shit, Magnolia. I wouldn't have been here if you didn't do what you did. Which one? You'll have to be more specific than that. Fixing my laptop. Okay. Didn't help much. Well, this is awkward. What should I say to her? Obsessed. How many people have you killed, Magnolia? It's not like I'm the only murderer in this world. Someone has to bring you to justice, and I'm the only one that can. I should have tried to stop you earlier. Maybe things wouldn't have gotten this far. It's hardly your responsibility, for your feelings are misplaced. Mom! Mint! Where are this kid's real parents, Magnolia? Are they dead too? Are they among the people that went missing because of you? How rude. I'm his real parent. I made him. Like, you procreated? Must you really word it like that? No, I made him, literally. It's easier to show than tell. Take his hat off. What the hell is that, a sprout? You get it now. If you're here to stop my research, I regret to inform you, you're several years too late for that. He's a homunculus. They say it's impossible, but I did it. I made him, all by myself. Centuries of research turned up unfruitful, and I did it in less than a decade. Then all of those research notes are about him, all those people you killed. Well, he's still in his growing stage, and on this particular one feeds on blood. I couldn't let him go hungry, could I? Was it really a success? Can't you see that he's practically indistinguishable from humans? That's exactly it. I looked through your research records. Your tests were all a failure. All those stories about magical things that a homunculus can do. They weren't true, were they? You couldn't prove that they're actually capable of such things. He's just a normal boy. I'm gonna stay with motherhood. I don't want to make Mint sad. I've never pegged you as a mother. Fair enough. I didn't expect to be one either. How long have you waited to tell someone all this? A while. There must be another way to feed him. You don't have to do all this. You're too optimistic as always. You won't know till you try. If you figure out the part of the blood he actually needs, it would be easy enough to find a substitute. I don't want to take the risk. If anything happened to him, I don't have the proper medical equipment to care for him. Then come with me to the city. Let's go back. You can't be serious. Who knows what they would do to him? He's not human. There are people that are going to understand. You need to have more trust in other people, Magnolia. You and me, we can see that this kid's just like any other. I can't go back. You're just going to throw me in jail, aren't you? Unfortunately, you've done things that I just can't ignore. I promise I'll take good care of your son. We'll visit you. How nice. How many years do you think I'll get? Will you really keep coming for that long? We're not young anymore. We both might die before my sentence ends. I've chased you long enough. Wouldn't that be nice? Too bad. Running quietly in jail isn't really my style. I'll leave him to you. Mint, be a good boy and listen to her, alright? Think of her as your mom, too. Mom? Dove, you better keep your promise. I'll always be watching you both. Hey, Magnolia. Hey, what? She disappeared. Mom? Aw, the boy. My boy. Deep within the forest there is a grove, where the tree branches grasp and claw at your neck, and the air is a thick miasma choking the very life out of you. In the center of the grove lies the witch's house, arrogant, mighty, and wretched. The witch vanished without a trace, leaving her creation and possessions behind. The chapter closed without an ending. No living soul knows what became of her. With time, the dusty files about her sins lie forgotten. Life moves on, new stories are being written, but there are some still stuck in the past. After all, that witch was my mother. Are you sure that you'll be fine by yourself? I'll be quick. I doubt you have any good memories here. You've really grown up. Yell for me if anything weird's going on, okay? I will. Thanks, Dove. In the end, I never could bring myself to call her Mom. I'm glad that she never pushed me to either. Home sweet home, I guess. Considering everything that happened, it's impressive how ordinary I turned out. Oh, I don't have a sprout. Oh, I can't go in a lot of these places. A lot of this stuff is like blocked off. Door's locked, or maybe something's blocking it. Some files are left behind. Let's see. This is a project report. Despite all of my best efforts, the homunculus project was a failure. He's nothing more than a normal boy, and I will raise him as such. Is this about me? Isn't that Mom's journal? 313. That's my birthday. How did she even figure out the date? Oh, so people will ransack the house but leave my drawing. My current art skill's not much better. I guess I was never an artist. It's locked. I wonder what Mom uses as a passcode. You know, as moms do. It's surprisingly clean, I guess because it's locked. It's the first time I've been here. I guess looking back, I didn't really want to know what she was up to in here. Ah, I'm hitting buttons. Ah, I'm leaving my cursor on screen. I'm trying to... Wait, this blood, the smell, it's fresh. It can't be. This laboratory is still in use? It is. Welcome home. Mom! I'm gonna take that as a positive. Yay! Mom's back! Yay! Mom's back! Like I said, this episode is gonna be a lot shorter than the episode last time because I skipped most of the game because I already played it and I just wanted the ending. Damn. That sure was an ending. There we go. So I can read this. Lore, facts, and questions. Why does Magnolia want to make a homunculus? Long story short, it's for the pursuit of knowledge and her pride as a researcher. She had always been interested in ancient alchemy and their validity since her college days, and as she said, she wants to see things through and prove that she is capable in finishing the homunculus project. There's a sprout on Min's head. He is a homunculus created from a mandrake. The body is the plant's root, so it leaves a bloom on top. It simplified it to a little sprout for a cute factor, although I get a lot of feedback saying that he's creepy, haha. What's the full extent of Magnolia and Dove's relationship? They were married, but after Dove pressed her too hard as she's suspicious of Magnolia's research, they keep arguing about it and get a divorce. They do still care for each other, but knew that they are fundamentally too different, and it's for the best that they're not together anymore. Magnolia also knows Dove's character enough to trust Mint with her. She's the goody two-shoes type. Why does Magnolia still need blood in the ending? She no longer needs to feed Mint. It's for another research. With the Homunculus project wrapped up, she is up to other... Magnolia is a really awful person. Even though she does it for Mint, she's still a mass murderer. Yes, she is. Why did Magnolia leave Mint? She is self-aware that she's an awful person, and she doesn't want her son to end up like her. Because of her fugitive status, she also has to constantly be in hiding, and that interferes with Mint's social life. I wish this game was longer. Damn, me too. I'm working on that, in fact. Ooh, I would love to see a longer version of this. What is Dove's gender? Is it Dove male or female? Removed. What happened to Dove in that room? Dove was saying something like, I don't want to die, and there was a blood handprint on the glass door. How old is Dove? How old is Mint? Why is this game so short? Why is there a naked homunculus girl in the journal? It's freaking awkward because I was playing with my sis. What year did this event happen? There's a lot of questions here that aren't all things that need to be necessarily answered for the story. I mean, it's quite obvious that Dove is supposed to be a girl because they called her she. I mean, that doesn't always mean that someone is a girl. There are non-binary people and men who go by she sometimes. You know, it happens. But generally, especially because the creator has already confirmed multiple times that the witch and Magnolia and Dove are in lesbians with each other, I feel like that question's quite answered in the game already. What happened to Dove? I don't think that was Dove. I mean, I'm going to see what the person says, but I don't think that was Dove. I think that was supposed to be like a red herring. Like, we thought that was Dove, and then it's like, oh no, Dove is actually alive, and you're dumb. How old is Dove? Probably around the same age, it said. 58-ish. How old is Mint? 10. Mint says it in the game. Why is the game so short? Developers don't get paid a lot. And this is an indie developer, so especially, yeah. Why is there a naked homunculus? That's just how those journals kind of are. You know, it's not like it was porn, it's just biology. I'm still gonna have to cover that up in my recording, but that's fine. What year did this event happen? Kind of irrelevant, honestly. They mentioned cell phones, so, you know. How old did they become in it? The B ending? Well, at least, like, over 8 years, or at least 8 years, because it seems that Mint is meant to be an adult, but who knows, you know? I'm saying all these answers like I'm the one that made the game. I'm gonna read what the person that made the game said if they answer these. How is she a witch? She was experimenting and is still experimenting in the B ending, and she knows about biology and chemistry, and also has interest in ancient chemistry and maybe alchemy. So, like, how is she a witch? Shouldn't she be in mad sciences or something? Even Dove said something like that. I think the witch thing is kind of just the, like... I mean, she did kind of disappear, and making something, like making a homunculus is very, magic, but also I think that's kind of the urban legend that's going on there. Does Magnolia loves Mint, or think of him as a text subject or something like that? Seems like Magnolia loves Mint. In the first ending, she loves him, despite the fact that he didn't end up the way she wants to. In the second ending, the developer said she gives up Mint because she doesn't want Mint to end up like her, killing people and being kind of like morally evil. I was gonna say morally ambiguous. No, she's evil. She's killing people. He got some hubris. Is there a true ending? It said that endings A and B, neither of them are really the true ending, so I guess we will get one, maybe one, hopefully. Sequel, hoping so. If you go to the basement with the dead body and leave it there when you go to Magnolia's bedroom and check the bed, then you'll get the same message when hiding the body under the bed. Same for the crates in the balcony. It doesn't matter because it still works, but it ruins the experience. Okay, well, that's your own fault. I'm so confused. Why did you make him look like a girl all when we saw him? Oh, come on, it's a kid. Kids all look... The kids are very easy to make kind of just look androgynous in general because they're kids. Anyone can be androgynous, honestly, and a feminine kid's not a problem. Questions 2 and 3 are so inappropriate. I'm just curious. I'm serious. Seriously, Mint looks like a girl. I'm sorry. And actually, I don't find those 2 questions inappropriate. It's better than that naked homunculus. Just because you don't find them inappropriate doesn't mean they're okay to ask. The characters are that way because that's what the dev wants them to be, end of the story. I'm sorry, I'm just curious and confused. I wanted to know more about the characters, that's why. Some of this stuff are confusing, actually. If you find it inappropriate, then I guess I'll just remove it. In return, you have to answer these questions. Just kidding, you don't have to. Why do I get this feeling that you got offended by that? I'm not being rude or anything. Can you tell me why you find it inappropriate? No, not offended. Just annoyed to see some people oblivious to queer-coded characters. Understood. No more questions about queer-coded characters. Have a nice day. So I'm guessing those two removed questions were probably something about why Mint looks like a girl. Yeah, that's why they say I'm still confused. I'm guessing one of those is why Mint looks like a girl, and probably asking if Mint has any genitalia as they are a homunculus, which is definitely an appropriate task since Mint is 10 years old. And I'm guessing the other one probably had something to do with about the lesbians. And again, kind of inappropriate. I actually always thought Mint was male. Last thing that was female. When in doubt about gender, you can try looking out for what pronouns are used, like when Magnolia uses he and him for men and other gendered terms, like when Magnolia calls herself a mother or refers to herself as Magnolia's ex-wife. I don't want you to think that's always wrong simply to ask. It's just that queer people get questioned on our gender and relationships very often, particularly right after it's made really obvious, and it's exhausting. Sometimes homophobes and transphobes even do it on purpose to make us feel isolated, so it can be quite a sore topic. During any B within a hug. Okay. Well, these were not all answered, actually. I thought that some of this would make an answer, but that's fine. But, oh yeah, that's, I got a bit confused on the basement, or the journal, because I couldn't figure out how to get to that, but now I figured it out. Okay, so, that is all of Symbiosis that I have for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And no pressure. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!